There's us.
Oh, hey.
I'm Max,
I'm Anna.
and I did want to show Anna Discworld Noir, but I left it in another state. So, as a treat, I'm showing her a relic of the computing age.
9 years older than either of us. I don't think the world even existed back then.
Ironically, people still believed it was just a flat disk on the back of a turtle. In case you haven't gotten that, we're playing The Colour of Magic, which is the adventure game version of the first Discworld novel. Is it safe to say you are not exactly a gamer?
Not really. I get very frustrated.
And is it safe to say that I am not a particularly big Discworld aficionado?
Yet.
Yet. That is your goal.
I would say I'm a walking dictionary of Discworld. Currently a sitting down dictionary.
So, shall we do this?
Let's do this.
The Colour of Magic.
Green, apparently.
Movement across the disc is perhaps noteworthy at this point.
I don't think this is actual narration. I think this is just
Okay.
play.
North, south, east, or west. Instead, more suitably, there are two main directions, Hubward and Rimwood.
There's actually a map of the Discworld above my bed on the ceiling.
They probably can't, but they can see
So-
half of it.
Hubward is in the middle, and Rimwood is on the edge. He gave it to me, it's his fault. And then Turnwise and Wittershins is about the rotation of the disc.
Rincewind, who I constantly imagine as Shaggy from Scooby-Doo in a
He's
robe.
basically Shaggy in a red robe with a hat that says wizard with 2 Z's. Because he can't fucking spell.
You've shown me guards.
No one can spell.
Rincewood sat at a little table in the dark corner of the broken drum. A fat and noisome candle.
Candle
Thank you, baby.
fluttered above him, casting a dim glow across the alcove. Moodily, he sat, nursing a mug of very small beer. It had cost him the last of his money, and he was becoming more certain by the moment that it wasn't really worth it. When we tested this, we tried to fuck the candles. That didn't work.
Yeah.
I think we should fuck the beer.
Fuck. This was not possible.
This game is kink-shaming us.
Blind You came down the steps from the courtyard outside, looking very deliberately ahead of him. He walked across to the bar where the landlord, Broadman, greeted him, then gaped at the stairs. A small, strangely dressed man with what seemed to be 4 eyes.
Glasses. Glasses, illustrators. They're glasses.
You've told
I'm
me.
so angry.
Do you want to explain to people who don't know?
In one of the old covers of the book, they literally drew a man with like 2 eyes and then 2 eyes. He's wearing glasses and no one has ever seen glasses before.
You okay?
No.
I'm beginning to think we should have chosen a smaller camera. Hundreds of tiny feet? It seemed to be some sort of luggage. Lurched forward confidently down the steps, followed the mystery man over to the
Mystery
bar.
man.
And mystery the customers at their mystery wooden tables, as one by one they peered suspiciously in to their drinks, all except Rincewind. He was staring at the chest. He knew sapient Pearwood when he saw it, and he was seeing it now. An archmage. Is it archmage or archmage?
Well, it's it's archmage.
Even if the chest were filled with star balls, the contents would value 1/10 of the container. His name's Twoflower, told Broadman. Confidentially. The book tells him what to say. He's a bit funny, but he's got gold. Twoflower looked up from the little book and beamed. I wish for an accommodation, a room, the lodging house, full board. Are your rooms clean? That should be a question mark.
No, it shouldn't, because he's just reading it out of a book, not asking a question.
Clever.
Yeah.
Really clever.
I know.
That's why I keep you around.
Also, for my encyclopedic knowledge.
That's the thing, I wouldn't be able to play this game if I didn't have you.
Yeah, I know everything.
She doesn't know everything. There was obviously a communications problem.
In the book, Rincewind offers to translate.
This was not possible. What's the language they use in the book?
Well, Agatine would be the language that Twoflower speaks, but Twoflower and Rincewind together speak so try you are. Oh,
Well, this is a different continuity, evidently.
they totally spoke, was it Maybe, no, it wasn't it was something else. Is the really stupid country near Clutch. I can probably put it up on the map.
Do you want to?
No.
Okay.
Let's check the map, because I know it's Betroby.
Betroby.
Yeah. B-E-T type.
Fine. B-E-T.
R-O-B-I.
R-O-B-I. You're not gonna like this. Even the multilingual Rincewind.
He knows how to scream in 37 languages.
Scream.
Okay.
Right. He becomes like his tour guide, doesn't he?
Yeah. Okay, apparently guide is
Aye!
language.
This is why I don't like adventure games. Ask chess. This was not possible. Puck to...
I mean, let's be real, we all ship it.
Yeah.
It is too possible.
Possible,
They spent a
but
lot
not...
of nights together. Help!
Oh! However, Rincewind could not leave in that direction.
Help!
Stand up!
Stand up! Let's stand up.
Stand up! I can't put in exclamation marks. Oh!
Ooh!
We have
Something's
pictures!
happening. Is that the drum? It's the drum!
That is the picture from one of the covers, isn't it? Or at least the background.
It does look like the background.
The inn was quiet. Thick oak beams arched low overhead, and a thin layer of what might once have been straw. Something suggested that it might be more than just the floor or something. I'm sure I missed
Gross
the joke.
straw is on the floor. It's gross.
Thank you.
Got you.
I'm going to stop this and change the camera to the little one.
Okay.
Okay.
That's better.
Flight of worn steps which led.
Up to a dingy courtyard. The bar was arranged, albeit rather untidily, against the rumored wall.
Shove off! We don't need none of your translation here. We're doing alright ourselves.
Fuck you. You do need our translation. We speak all the languages.
Fuck.
Oh my god. You can't keep trying to fuck around, eh?
It'll work eventually. This was
This
not
game
possible.
is homophobic. Rincewind can be a man slut if he wants.
But here's the thing. Rincewind is incredibly unlucky. Isn't that his whole thing?
Maybe it'll just be really bad sex. Talk too fast.
Luggage. Walk.
Okay.
Two. Four.
We can't too flower.
Talk. Two. Lower.
Too flower.
I probably should have looked up how text-based adventure games work before I did
Probably.
this.
Help!
Help. Part 1 is easy. Try again in part 2. Thanks.
Part 1 is not easy
This
for
is
us.
part 1. For context, because this surprised Anna, this game originally came out on tape. Got a Commodore 64.
Didn't even. That sounds like a ship.
Right?
A boat.
Right? It probably was. It's back when the game
Okay.
consoles made wood.
How about go to bar?
Go to bar. Drink. Drown sorrows.
Run away?
Run.
No running. Running is not possible. How about look to flower?
Look.
It said it was like a list of things that he noticed, so maybe we can look
Yeah.
at them. Aha! Aha!
Ah!
Genius. And it's the same picture. Hey, we just fucking did this shit.
One.
So our Discworld adventure got about half a page in.
Half a page.
Half a
Yeah.
page.
I'm gonna see what happens if we go to the stairs.
Nope.
Widdershins. Oh!
Oh!
Oh! I got it to do
Oh,
something.
hell yeah.
Rincewind stood at the top of the cellar steps. A rusty iron handrail hung limply off the cracked stone wall, leading Can you read that for me?
Precipitously.
Thank you, baby. Take milk. Ah! I've got the milk!
You got the
I
milk!
stole milk!
I'm so proud of you.
Downstairs. Oh, okay, we've gone downstairs.
We've gone downstairs.
Yes.
Oh, man.
The cellar was like the tavern above. Low ceilings, various crates and barrels were stacked around the walls, and a heavy wooden trapdoor was set in the roof against the Widdershins' wall. Trapdoor. Rincewind opened the trapdoor and scrambled through it. The trapdoor closed behind him.
Well, that sounds
Oh.
good.
back street was dimly lit by a sparkling torch, apart from a small trapdoor in the ground. Back of the broken drum, the street was completely uninviting. A long stretch of home, stone and wood walls extending upward in Rimworld. Okay, so we're outside now. Which way do we want to go?
I feel like we should go back and hang out with Twoflower, but
Okay. So, trapdoor. Rincewind opened the trapdoor and scrambled through it. The trapdoor closed behind him. Back in the cellar.
we already did from the so let's go back up.
Upstairs. Oh, stairs. It doesn't understand upstairs, but it understands stairs if I spell it wrong. What's the opposite of Widdershins?
Turnwise.
Game's quiet.
Okay, we're just back where we started.
Uh,
Lick the luggage.
Lick. That's fork. Hi. Oh god, the monkey talks. What? Oh, I can talk to Broadman. Okay.
Okay.
Hello. Hello. Oh god, the monkey talks. Monkey is a language?
No.
Oh.
But Rincewind doesn't understand it.
Ah. Yep.
I mean, I'm looking at like a guide, and it seems super difficult.
Okay. Oh. Rincewind attempted to translate. After trying almost every conceivable tongue.
Khmeran, Bangalmesh, Sumtree, even Black Urugu, a language with no nouns and only one adjective, which is obscene. He finally, in desperation, mumbles a few words of heathen Trop. Trop! From Betrobi! I was right! I was right like 15 minutes ago! I just didn't remember the name of the language.
You did good. You did good.
So mad.
At last, my good sir, this is remarkable, he said. Broadman, seeing that Rincewind had managed to determine Twoflower's own language, looked uncertain. I don't suppose you'd consent to being my guide, would you? I'll pay you 1.5
Rhino.
That's the big gold coins, right?
Yeah, the big
Right.
ass gold coins.
Ass coins.
1/2 Rhino.
Whatever it is.
It's
yes.
both in
yes,
different readers.
I guess.
Yes.
Rincewind accepted with all possible speed and was paid his first 4 days' wages in advance. Twoflower looked pleased. Now be so good as to ask the landlord here to show me to my room. I'll see you tomorrow.
I don't think please had been invented back
Ask.
then.
Well, it should have been. What's the landlord's name? Broadman.
Broadman.
Talk.
Okay, now you can talk to him.
Bitch.
Rincewind doesn't understand bitch.
He's so pure.
That's gonna be my response. I'm sorry, I don't speak bitch.
Oh god, the monkey talks.
That's so rude.
You're, It's not! It's really not!
Okay, this is impossible. And our food's gonna be ready real soon.
Yep. No one can say we didn't try.
We tried so hard.
And got so far.
We got like a page and a half.
But in the end, it didn't even matter. I love you.
Maybe we should try this again.
Maybe we
We've
should try
looked
this
up how to
again.
do this.
That might be a good idea.
Look forward to that.
Yep. There is a part 2 coming, you lucky fucks.
Who's this?
This is We Felt Hamish. Max made him. He is a Nac-Mac Feagle from the Pratchett We Free Men series. I'm a nerd.
You're the biggest nerd. So, if you liked that video and you want to watch more of us playing Discworld games, click some space. Somewhere here would be pretty nice.